Hey guys, everything new under the sun. I saw this one done. Paul Begley did a video about this, and I saw this, and I thought this was pretty fascinating. I thought this would add nicely to my playlist on creation, evolution, and the fact that the world is only 6,000 years old, and man lived with dinosaurs. Now, I can't vouch for the authenticity of this. I think history is going to play this out and see if this is true or not. But the image looks pretty fascinating, and the story is interesting. Dinosaur-like animal carcass discovered with flesh seemingly intact. Does this mean this animal was alive a short time ago? Now, this is some animal that they apparently an electrician unearthed in a basement or something like that. We're going to read the article here. And they took it away for carbon testing, carbon dating, Express News, a mysterious carcass unearthed in India. An electrician in India made an incredible discovery over the weekend when he unearthed the carcass of what appears to be a prehistoric animal. The electrician was cleaning out an abandoned substation where he discovered the remains, which were extremely well preserved, even had its flesh intact. I believe that there are dinosaurs alive today in some of these deep, dark countries, these rainforests, etc. And if they're not alive today, then their DNA is readily available in some of these preserved carcasses. And regardless, even if there were none, God doesn't need these things to put this information back together. God created them in the first place so He can make dinosaurs again, and I believe He will. I think in the millennial reign of Christ, there will be dinosaurs walking with man again. The only reason dinosaurs are mostly gone today is because humans mostly killed them because they were big, terrifying animals. So what do humans do to big, terrifying animals? Well, we kill them so that they don't harm us. And I think that's what happened to the animals. You look at any large land animal, like elephants, for example. They're not roaming all over Africa and North America for one good reason, because we kill them. Same with the buffalo. We kill them off. And so there's no large ones unless they're protected in parks specifically for them, and most of those animals are on endangered species lists. So man kills them off. When they're big, man kills them for food, for fear, for whatever reason. Scientists have begun studying the creature, though are still looking into its origins. It looks like a dinosaur, but we can't say anything until the tests are done. The shape of the animal resembles a dinosaur. Scientists are still struggling to identify what type, if any, it is. The non-avian dinosaurs have been extinct for 65 million years. That's what they say, 65 million years. Of course they're going to say that. A dinosaur skeleton could not have been found in such a well-preserved condition after millions of years, and that is accurate, without it being in a fossilized state. The only even slightly possible way is it was chemically preserved to store it in a museum. But if that was the case, how did it end up here, it says? The carcass is relatively small, measuring just about 28 centimeters or a little under a foot. It has been sent to paleontologists. They're going to come up with some reason why it's millions of years old, of course. As for what the animal could be, though tests have not been completed, rumors and theories are swirling. Some scientists believe the creature is in fact a dinosaur from the theropod family. Theropods include small dinosaurs such as Anchiornis and the famous Tyrannosaurus rex. Other scientists have put opposing theories, one of which suggests that the creature most likely the distorted fetus of a prehistoric mammal from the goat family. So now they're saying it's a goat, and it was just a distorted fetus, I guess, with some birth issue. I don't know. It doesn't look like a goat to me. It looks pretty reminiscent of the dinosaurs that we know of, and I think. Yeah, look at the neck, and the face, and the short front legs of it. Certainly looks like a Tyrannosaurus rex, like a mini one. And I certainly believe that there probably are some dinosaurs hanging about today. Maybe they're just ocean, plesiosaurs and that sort of thing. The news from years ago was that a Japanese trawler hauled up a plesiosaur in their fishing nets. It was dead, however. So I think the potential that some of these are alive just in the deep, dark depths of the ocean, and even maybe some of the rainforests, and maybe some small dinosaurs live there, so I think is a complete possibility. And it just goes to show you that the Earth is not as old as people think it is. I think science will prove this out. Time will prove this out, even though they're going to try and debunk it. They're going to try and come up with all the excuses. They're going to, they're going to use their bias against a young Earth to give all the reasons in the world why this is millions of years old. But to me, just looking at it, it's more indication that that dinosaurs live with man, that the Bible is accurate in every way, shape, and form, and that we're at the end of 6,000 years. The Earth is not that old, not millions of years old. And the other thing you should be aware of is that if the Bible is true, then end-time Bible prophecy is also very likely true, as it's coming to pass anyways, with Israel becoming a nation, one of the biggest prophecies to occur. And that means the Lord's going to come back soon. So you need to be right with God. You need to get your heart right with God. Jesus died on a cross for my sin and your sin about 2,000 years ago, and he's coming soon. I think the 7-year tribulation is going to start in a couple of years here. I could be wrong, but if you look at the current situation in the Middle East and what the Bible says about prophecy, etc., I think these things are coming to pass. So pretty interesting stuff. Again, creation, science proves creation. Observable, repeatable evidence proves creation every time. And evolution is a false religion, pretty much manufactured by Satan, who just wants to distract people from the truth of the Word of God and from his saving grace and his death on the cross. He wants to take people to hell with him. He wants to kill as many people as he can because he hates people because they are made in the image of God. And so ultimately that's his purpose, just to take as many with him as he can and not have them go to heaven, not have them be with God. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll put the link in the description. You can check it out.